tried this twice, not turned out very well. I'm just doing it because I'm bored. To be honest, I feel like whatever I post on this channel, I lose subscribers, and that isn't me trying to gain sympathy, because I post like Tamagotchi life, and I know games aren't for everyone, but I lose more subscribers than I gain. Like, I won't be surprised if I lose subscribers if I post this. I'll put it in the comments saying I've lost subscribers. It's a bit ridiculous, but today's mukbang is going to consist of 2 donuts and popcorn and it's not like nick a card or avocado or bloody portions. It's just, let's have a chat because I'm bored, and why not? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to tell you a bit of a story, because I feel like this is going to keep me going. I'm sorry if I come off like off or anything. Do you know what? I haven't really slept. I probably had about 5 hours sleep, because I went to town centre and I have anxiety and I don't sleep, so I had about 2 hours, if that, last night. And then I went to bed again after having a shower, thinking I'll go to sleep, I'll be dead. Went to sleep about 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock till about 9, and I'll be myself back. But I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, I found this video, it's meh. It's sugar free, so it's lost the sugar. Poor me. But I have Twitter. I know people will say, oh God, Twitter is cancer. No one can debate that. Twitter is cancer and it should be deleted forever. Seriously. And somebody messaged me, because essentially context, we talks about politics, and then literally we hadn't spoken for like a week, and out of the blue we're like, I watched your YouTube channel for, oh shit. And then they were like, oh, you post about his YouTube drama. One fucking video for 35 minutes. I literally talked about 2 people. That's YouTube drama. And then he were proper like arrogant about it, said, oh, you don't need to thank me, but I'll subscribe to your channel. But I didn't ask you to subscribe to my channel. Like, I appreciate when people subscribe to my channel, you know what I mean, and it does feel a bit shit when people unsubscribe, especially when you're literally tiny like I am. But when it's like, I very rarely ask people. Actually, I'm going to correct that, I do ask people, but I don't say, oh, you have to. So we check my YouTube channel, and if you would like to subscribe, and I personally say thank you for subscribing. If they do, I thank them. But the person was so condescending. And it really made me rant, and I think someone else entitled it, people couldn't also, but I am quite toxic sometimes, blocked me on the social medias because they thought I was talking about them. I'm like, no, if the person had confronted me saying sorry, and I'm like, no, it's a completely different person. But anyway, ramble over. But like YouTube, again, I haven't slept properly, so I'm just like, I'm trying to think, what did I say? But I don't like YouTube drama. I can't cope with YouTube drama. There's something going on with the YouTube I watch now. It isn't like serious, like fucking hell, but it is petty. Like, if people could argue I watch him, I'm being biased. With my personal opinion, I don't think I'm being biased. I just think it was a case. Right, he might watch this because he follows me on Twitter, so. Right. You don't go around calling people fascists. Like, again, another story from me. On Twitter, again. I have a lot of stories on Twitter. Context. There was Twitter trend that were very, very anti-Semitic, saying Jewish privilege. And I tweeted, because I have grandparents who fought in the war, I'm very set against anti-Semitism. That's something that, obviously not all racism, but anti-Semitism is something that people kind of dismiss and say, oh, war's over, it's over and done with, no one gives a shit about it anymore. And I said, no wonder anti-Semitism is on the rise when you've got trending topics like that on Twitter. Like, Twitter's a massive platform with probably millions of people, And I got a message, I'm going to say, oh, why did you smile? I went smiling like, oh, lol, at it, God, before people cancel me for no fucking reason. I got a message from a Nazi. People could argue it was a troll. But, like, it's not a case of humouring him. I thought, oh, yeah, whatever. I was like, whatever. And then they started kind of saying shit like, I really don't want to repeat it because this might offend people, this might offend the Jewish community, and I really don't want to do that. But it was just, like, racist, like, anti-Semitic shit. The stereotypes. And he was saying shit like saying, I'm not British, and like me. And it's like, even if I wasn't British, it doesn't matter. But I am British, and it was just like a right twat, essentially racist. And he actually admitted, funnily enough, that the police know that is alt-right, but they can't do anything about it because they don't know where he is. Since a couple months ago, and I'm not going to say, Sarah, why do you do this? But I check and see if I reported accounts to see if they're still up. And his account is gone. So maybe Twitter, Common Sense Twitter, have actually deleted the account. Hopefully. Anyway, back to the current drama. He called the people who were calling him out. I don't know. I'll say the person who called. Oh, hang on. Again, I'm tired. I apologise. Drama. The person who follows me on Twitter is person A, and the people who were calling him out are people B, because it's easy to split him up. Essentially, person A called the group of people B that came out in the sentence fascists, and for me, as somebody who had a conversation with a real fascist, you can't go around calling people fascists. Like, holy shit. Like, or same with racists. It's like, that's where I kind of agree with the group B, because you can't go around calling people fascists. But and again, this might be biased of me. But group B are over, like, saying, like, calling the foot down. Like, I feel like group B are being a bit over the top. I kind of said something back then, literally a couple of seconds ago. I feel like group B need to calm down. It's not the worst thing in the world. I've been called shit, like no. Like, if you're not one of them, you won't get, like, you just be like, whatever, fuck off. Again, I'm not accusing them of being fascist, but what I'm saying is, it's kind of like, I've been called all sorts. I got called an abuser. People get arrested for being abusers, for criticising, I don't want to say the person's name, a certain royal that was in the royal family but decided because the royal family wasn't for them, they decided to leave, if you get my point. Trash, because that person didn't help their brother. Fucking hell, it's like dancing around that UK politician. And I got called an abuser, and I was like, what the fuck? It still kind of annoys me. I get why it may annoy you, but I'm just like, it's like the person doesn't know you, so why are you upset? But I know people will say, well, you just said that they're fascist. I might cut that bit, I don't know, but I might have just, it's kind of like, it's name calling. But it's hard to, I'm probably going to get death threats for, I don't know. 50-50 on it, like, calling people fascist is bad when there's no justification for it. But I don't know. I might have to cut that part out. I might have to cut that out. But anyway, I think it's just overblown. I think that's what I'm trying to say is. I think that's what I was trying to say. What I just said is calling somebody a fascist is wrong, but it's the internet. I know you could argue saying, what about you? You said you get a bit annoyed at being called an abuser, but I agree. But that was like, I don't know. It's just, it's like it doesn't really affect me. I don't sit and cry about it. I don't go around trying to expose somebody because they call me an abuser. I literally just said, that's slander, right, you dickhead. And then the person was like, I don't give a shit. And then the person apparently has deleted the account. All I'm saying is, I feel like it's just petty name calling. That's what I'm trying to say. It's wrong to call people fascists, but realistically, it's the internet. It's not 100% like the worst thing in the world, That's what I mean, it's the internet. If you weren't a fascist, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. I know, again, you could argue about me, but I don't know. I think it's just ridiculous. Oh no. And it's just name calling, and I feel like it's just, that shit's reserved for high school and primary school. Like, person A could at least go, fair enough, I apologise, sorry, and then the rest of them could just leave him alone. But I don't know. You've got to argue this is YouTube drama, and I'm proving that messenger correct, but I don't know. But I just think it's a bit too, people need to kind of foot down. So people have died of a pandemic. I don't think, on the scale of things, people who've lost relatives to COVID have would worry about somebody calling them a fascist. You'd be like, oh, fuck off, go away. It's just YouTube drama. That's what I mean, that's why I couldn't cope with it, because it's just a bunch of name calling. But there is cases like Jeffree Star, oh god, I'm gonna get fucking sued now, allegedly, can't speak, like, saying shit about David Vanity, alleged, you remember that? And he's just a bullshitter, like, he lied about essentially calling out a possible paedophile. That's like on the scale of like being called a fascist, is like, that's what I mean, like, I know people are going to say, sorry, you've completed me. I think I know what I was trying to say. 14 minutes in, when I've had people roast me, what I'm trying to say essentially, like, when I would call an abuser, it really doesn't affect me. I still find it a bit shitty, like, okay, what a dickhead. But I'm not going to sit and go around trying to expose the person. I just think they need to grow up. That's what I mean, like, yeah, so that's what I mean. Anyway, back to the David Vanity thing. But why aren't they kind of focusing on him? Or, again, you might say I'm being biased, but I don't class that as YouTube drama, because that's has real world implications, sorry. You know, I don't know. It's just like, I think people just need to grow up. I generally do. And on both sides of A and B, like, you know. And anyway, I'm going to talk about this one person. You know who you are, not a person, but like, I don't know if I should do because I don't know if it's very comfortable. Yes, but I got some suggestions about my channel. I would do ASMR. Thing is that I'd be laughing and knowing me, I'd be for a fight, and I'd be bloody laughing too much. I'm literally 10-year-old. I'm literally 26 in a few, literally January 1st. And I'd be laughing and I thought, I'm such a dick. Or true crime. And the thing is with that, you have to do a script. And I said in my other in my other video, I can't follow scripts for my life. I don't know. I saw your comment, by the way. If you watch this, I saw your comment, and I thought, yeah, I do love this person's content, and I don't know if I should shout them out because I don't know if they'll be comfortable with it. But they're like, what about doing true crime? I thought, I don't know. I don't know, because I'd be very unbiased. I'd end up going, oh, the murderer's a bastard. You know what I mean? Or if it was, I'd be a bastard, wouldn't I? But thank you for, thank you for, oh, fucking hell. Thank you for, thank you for the suggestions, though. It's fully appreciated. Yeah. We stand constructive. No, I don't think it was criticism, it was just a fair suggestion. But, yeah. Think about doing true crime, but I think that's what I mean as well. Because of how unstructured my videos are, I'd be scared of I don't know, of saying things wrong or getting information wrong, and I genuinely don't want to offend the families of the victims, because I can guarantee the most viral video of mine will be riddled with wrong information. And yeah, it's one of them I'd have to think about. But again, thank you for the suggestion. I know you know you are. But seriously, when I subscribed, I fangirled a tiny bit, and I still fangirl, and I'm just like, oh my god, people are gonna cringe. If I don't get roasted for supporting person A, I'll be roasted through this video. Anyway, but yeah, I just don't but yeah, it's something I think about. Another thing I have issue with, right, as I said previously, I don't force people to subscribe to me. No one has to say subscribe to me if they don't want to. But I think that what upsets me, and it kind of gets me down, is whatever I post. If I post, I don't know, this, I'll probably lose subscribers. If I post a Tamagotchi video, which I'm planning to do, by the way, I don't even give a shit anymore, because the kid is horribly cursed, like worse than Sophie. Seriously. Is I feel like if I post that, I'll lose subscribers. If I post this, I'll lose subscribers. And it's just like, I'm trying to make it very varied for everyone. I don't want people to be made to feel like they've got to stay. Again, I know people might say, well, you just said you get upset, but I think it's just frustrating. Whatever I post, I ain't going to satisfy anyone. And I know people say you should post for yourself, and I do. That's what I mean. Like, I post a Tamagotchi. What Tamagotchi? I don't even know what it's called. But by the way, I'm just getting. I know I'm doing a Nick avocado. I don't really care. It's icing from donuts from Greg's. I haven't been paid, but Greg's are good. So I post them for me. I don't post them for. I sound super biased today. Not I sound super just like contradictory. But it's hard to explain without sounding like contradicting myself. Because it's like frustrating that I post it, I lose subscribers. But if I don't post anything, I lose subscribers, and it's just like I'm posting something. I'm trying to make everyone happy. God damn it's hitting. But pain in the ass. Still generally going back to that tweet, dude. I know I'm jumping back and forth, but that's me. Generally don't know where I got the fact that I do YouTube drama. Literally spoke about Nick Avocado like 3 times. And like, I know you could argue about this video, but bringing up his name isn't really talking about him, it's just saying his name. Like I say, Father Christmas, that's me, I'm going to have a full 10-minute rant about Father Christmas. I don't know where. Oh, sorry, you can't see my face. I was like leaning forward. I just don't know where I got the YouTube drama just for like one video, and I didn't really speak about anything in depth. And I don't, YouTube drama's petty. As I said with A and B, it's just him calling. And apparently there's other things into it, but I feel like because the group B got called fascists, it's kind of like they're dragging shit up, and that's why I find it so petty, because it's just like they're finding shit to have a go at person A for, and that's why I'm just sat there going, it's fucking people have died of a virus, for fuck's sake, people in camps in China, and I know somebody I had. People say this shocked there. I had an argument with, saying, well, 20, you must live such a depressing life. Saying, no, I look at things realistically. I don't sit and worry about YouTube drama all the time. Like, to be fair, like, since the old James Charles incident, I've kind of got better at like dropping it, and like, once my phone's off, I don't really think about it. I don't really give. I know people say there's a lot of icing. Surprisingly enough, there is a lot of icing. I'm sorry if I'm being so gross. I'm so hungry. I literally had McDonald's at like 11 o'clock this morning, 11:30, in 2 degrees in December in the UK, like, because of social distance. And I know I'll go back to the drama thing. Sorry, due to the COVID thing. You have to order it in, and you have to eat it out. What's the point? And you can't get it delivered where I live. You can't fucking get it delivered. So what's the fucking point? If I could get it delivered, I won't go out so much. I've been having a McDonald's mukbang. But pardon me, sorry. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, well, it's just, I don't know where he got it from. I just can't cope with it. Like, again, you could say I'm being biased about person A, but I don't think I'm being biased. I think I'm just seeing it from my perspective. It's childish. Like, it's not like Jeffree Star level or fucking Dobby Vanity level of being like, like serious. Like, again, that total left, by the way. Even though I'm related to an ex-magistrate, that doesn't mean I won't get my ass thrown into jail by Jeffree Star. You know what I mean? Finally got some icing off. But I don't know. I don't think I'm a YouTube drama channel. If I'm in a mood to rant about it, I'll rant about it. It's like, it's been one of them that's just kind of like it's just more the how childish it is that's kind of made me kind of go like, why? You know what I mean? Like I get, yeah, I don't know. I just think people need to fucking calm down a bit. I get COVID's been a massive hindrance on people's sanity. Okay, yeah, okay, that was a burn time. Holy shit, why did you get, why, oh, you said that, oh, you're gonna get cancelled now. Probably will get cancelled, me, over saying something in this video. I don't know, I think the drama of it might get me cancelled. But if I get cancelled over saying that, it's bad to call somebody fascist, but in a lot of ways it's just name calling, and it's kind of like schoolyard shit. It is like you don't go around calling people fascist, but it is really like schoolyard name calling. It's not really, you know. Somebody call me a fascist, I'll tell them to fuck off. Like, if you don't exhibit fascist way of thinking, then why are you worried? And I know people go say like, fucking hell, Sarah. I know you could argue again. I'm going round in circles. This is what I get like. This is why I won't be good at true crime. You know you are. Please don't unsubscribe. I'm happy about this stuff. I'm such a dick. I'm such a favourite. I'll bloody kiss ass if I want to be. To be fair, if Deedle Daddy subscribed to me, I'd be simping over him too. So Deedle, even though you've got 800k subscribers, I won't say no. Casually asking you to subscribe. Holy shit. But yeah, I'm gonna go around this day because, pardon me, sorry. Yeah. So yeah, I just, yeah. I just think this whole movie has been a massive big fuck up. Oh, sorry. I think people just need to chill out a bit. Not just person A and B, just literally everyone. Even me. I can't even remember what I was talking about before. I'm such a dick. I probably remember around there going, oh yeah, that's happened, blah blah blah. But I don't know. I know, but there's a vaccine, and I ain't having it. I'm not an anti-vaxxer, Susan. Well, I don't want fucking anti-vaxxers on my fucking YouTube. Them are the people I don't want. I know people are going to say, well, that's picking and choosing, Sarah. No. When it's like, there's some conspiracy theories I can cope with, like aliens and the JFK assassination and stuff like that. When it starts going up to like lizards and fucking, I don't know, like mind control, like the vaccine's got mind control by Bill Gates. Seriously, people play about it. Somebody a while ago, I think in summer, said that the vaccine and COVID has got dead fetuses in. Doesn't that sink in? And it's like, that's the people who sit there and you just go, they're the flat earthers. I feel like, again, that might be, I feel like if one of the group B might find this video, they'll be like, oh, well, you're shutting down debate, Sarah. I said, no, I'm not shutting down debate, I'm just saying I don't want them on my channel. because when you go around saying that Queen Elizabeth II is a lizard and the earth is flat and the new COVID vaccine's got aborted fetuses in, I don't want that on my channel. I feel like that should say enough in itself, like. This is ridiculous. But yeah, hopefully when that's been rolled out and people start taking the vaccine, then hopefully it will work, touch wood. People might come to the senses again. And grow up a bit. I don't know. I do believe all this shit though. It doesn't matter if it's to do with the fascist comments or anything. People are just tired. This year's been a fucking bastard. Sorry if I'm going on YouTube. I'll tell you sorry about YouTube in a minute. Not YouTube, but YouTube, like, surveys. But yeah, I feel like people just need to sleep and fucking go outside for 5 minutes, fucking hell. Anyway, to the YouTube surveys, right, I've been getting asked to do surveys. First one, fucking hell, I'm brutally honest. Saying, why the fuck do you get rid of leaf and keep paedophiles and terrorists on your platform? Why is it so hard to get monetised on this fucking godforsaken website because of Logan Paul, what I did in 2018? What a fucking clown. Second survey. There's one question that made me kind of like, because of, he asked like, what are your values? And it kind of, do you know how like the circles overline? Like the circle thing, and they have overline and blah blah blah. And there was one saying, YouTube, and you know where this is going. I did a separate one because the thing is, right, and I know, as you can tell by when I've had a rant about not going around calling people fascists, you shouldn't have to justify the way you feel about something by saying, oh, I am not a racist, I am not homophobic. You shouldn't have to say that if you want them things. By you saying them, it's kind of like you're essentially telling the world, like validating, like trying to tell your head that you aren't racist and homophobic. Like, no one in the right mind's a racist. No one in the right mind's homophobic. If you're a racist or homophobic, you're a dick. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to tell YouTube that I'm not homophobic or racist. Like, I know I'm not a homophobic or a racist. You know what I mean? So, again, that might be highly controversial on YouTube. I might get blacklisted and cancelled. But I don't. That's what I mean, like, I just think it's stupid. The fact that I generally think they're doing this, picking up, I know it's probably like everyone's got one, been asked to do one. But I'm generally thinking they're doing it just so they can, sorry, people go say, what the fuck? I'm just pulling my pants up, I'm allowed to. God. I haven't done my growth thing of my shower on a video yet. Just pulling my fucking pants up. Not up, you know what I mean, it's like pulling. if I haven't had the piss taken out of me, then this is going to be fucking 40 minutes. Christ me. I feel like they're doing it just so they can single out people and blacklist them. That might be a crazy conspiracy theory, but it's just kind of like, that's probably how they do it, because they know like people are a bit naffed off, and they'll continue like to boost up the people who are just like, oh my god, YouTube's so amazing, I love YouTube, oh my god. And they'll put down the people who talk shit about YouTube, like me. Yeah, still think it's ridiculous. Again, before I get some twat from a community channel trying to fucking dox me, fucking whatever. No, I'm not a racist. No, I'm not homophobic. You can't go around calling people fascists, but the fact that you took it personally kind of says something. But it's just a name call. No, you know, I've been called everything under the sun. You get over it. Get over it. I'll go outside. Get why it hurts. Get why you might be upset. But it's just playground shit. I'm sorry, but all these people involved are adults. Not like kids. And this is speaking to A and B. And probably A will watch this because I'll ask him to watch it. I know that sounds really bad, that I'll make you watch it, dude. I just think you're all pathetic, you need to grow up. Nice. Probably will get cancelled. That's right. It's not right, I could imagine it though, a YouTuber with like 60, probably 59 subscribers after this, will get cancelled for essentially saying that you need to grow up a bit. And that YouTube sucks and it's a favourite, loves to vet the users in an obscene way. I don't even know if that's the right correct term for it, but in a shitty way. Again, sorry for the random video. Don't know if it'd be any good. By the way, if anyone watches this and I lose subscribers when I post that time I got you, I won't go after you, I'll be naffed off though. No, I won't be naffed off, you know what I mean, I'll be a bit annoyed because I should be able to post things that aren't offensive, that aren't bad to my channel when it's my channel. I feel like I'm pandering to people and I literally don't have any subscribers to pander to them. When I go before, text me. Bye penises.